known for making good decisions.
Nah.
In fact, I would say they have done the opposite of that for the past several months.
Yeah.
Sony has been fucking up. I would say the point where I noticed them really fucking up was whenever they did the PSN shit with Helldivers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
That was a bad choice. It was like their biggest fucking PC hit that they've had
Ever.
Ever, straight up. And they almost ruined it right there. It's still like delisted in a bunch of countries.
Still hasn't recovered either.
Nah, not totally.
I really
and then they fucking let's see, it was that one. Yeah, I don't really know if I can blame the Bungie one on them because that was more on Bungie.
That wasn't Bungie,
you can
but
blame
it was
a lot
funded
of
by Sony.
Yeah, you can blame Bungie stuff on Sony as well because Sony has been in charge, just not directly in charge.
Yeah. Well, according to some of the lower guys, they said the C-suite at Bungie was essentially thinking that they could just get $2.3 million from Sony and not have any input from them whatsoever. And so C-suite just did whatever the fuck they wanted to do.
That's funny.
And then, and now the employees are going to be punished for that, and C-suite hasn't, nothing's happened to them so far.
I'm still hoping Sony comes along and fucking neuters Pete Parsons.
They probably won't, because Pete Parsons was in charge when they were actually profitable.
Fuck. And then Sony keeps fucking up. We've had Concord recently.
Yeah, Concord was real bad.
Let's chase an already dead genre.
Like that game would
have. And then they have Bungie walking straight into another fucking trap. Tarkov players aren't going to quit playing Tarkov.
Nah.
And Destiny players are not going to play Tarkov, but Bungie themed.
I admit I have interest in it. I will try it. But $40
Not for a $40
steep.
price tag, I won't.
Nah. I ain't about extraction shooters to begin with.
I played enough PUBG that it does interest me.
The only extraction shooter I like is Hunt Showdown.
I want to be into that. But I just, I don't want to fucking lose my leveled up character because I get shot in the head one time.
It's not fun. I've been playing that a lot with Bill, and it's not fun.
I mean, I love the theme around it. Western fucking monster hunting. It sounds awesome, but...
Yeah, old 1800s monster hunting. It's a great game. It's really fun. It's just a matter of, it's like we played one night, and I lost, 4 characters, and I was like, God damn it. But then, the next day, we won, 4 matches in a row, and I'm like, see, these days are not... Everything else sucks.
So, how's the new pupper? How's Dale?
Very talkative.
His name is Dale.
Yeah, so, okay, I'll give you the backstory. I already said it once. I wanted to name him Diesel because it was funny, because little dog, big black truck. Say, hang on, let me get my dog Diesel out of the truck, and then a fucking mini dachshund comes out. Would have been hilarious.
Dachshund?
Yes, mini dachshund at that.
I love that.
So then Ken was really hung up on either Spade or Dale, and I was thinking about it more and more, and I was like, I fucking hate both of those. But also, Dale Earnhardt's nickname was the Intimidator. It would be hilarious for me to say, hang on, let me get the Intimidator out of the truck, and it's a mini dachshund. I don't know why, I just love that.
Tiny dog. There's a guy around town who's he's got a motorcycle, and he's got a little seat on the front of them, on the gas tank of a motorcycle, that he puts tiny dog in, and it's got a little helmet with a little flip down visor for it too.
I love it. I'll take 3.
Yep. Is it just some old bearded dude?
What kind of dog? Like a little terrier or something, I'm guessing?
It's like this little white fluffy thing. I don't know what it is.
I would have actively killed if it would have been a corgi.
Corgi is those one of those breeds that they kind of fundamentally disagree with, like pugs, because they have all the joint problems from how short they are.
Also,
talking about bulldogs.
are fucking assholes.
This is true. They're kind of asshole dogs.
Really, I've never met one that's been an ass. The ones I've met are like sweetest, dumbest.
The
things
one that I have met has been really nice, but I have seen horror stories of corgis.
Apparently, they're
I mean,
very
yeah.
stubborn. They have a reputation.
Well, yeah, they are stubborn. I mean, I would be too if
Then
I was
again,
that small.
Dachshunds are also assholes. A lot of them are one-owner pets. What the fuck is this strike? I've never done this shit before.
Yeah, my mom's got a part dachshund, and I mean, he's not an ass. He's really dumb.
You get the worst problems with the smallest dogs. It's weird.
No,
Yeah,
see, that's where I'm gonna have to disagree. My grandmother has like the same like Toto dog, Cairn Terrier.
Oh yeah.
Toby, and he doesn't do anything wrong. He's just a good boy. He's getting old though, so it doesn't have like the energy for mischief.
Well,
That's
so
great
I had
but he's lumped in with Chihuahuas because he's Chihuahua sized, and Chihuahuas are all evil, and we know this.
This is true. Insert that one image here.
So I had a rat terrier growing up too, and I did.
Why would you
That dog
believe
was
anything with the name
fantastic because he
Rat
was
in
too.
it?
Well, yeah, it has rat in his name, but he was the best dog because he was too stupid to know any better. Very
Checks
loyal,
out.
loved car rides. Very neurotic.
Is this the kind of dog that would lie flat on its belly to get across a cattle grate?
Probably. And then he was also the kind, if you pick him up and hold him upside down, his legs would be sticking straight up because he doesn't know how to like relax.
Yep.
Yeah,
stupid
just a
for his own
neurotic
good.
little animal. He was stupid, but he was a good dog. I liked him.
This is a fucking deal, dude. I swear to God, I just did not pay attention to anything in this game after like the midpoint of the DLC. I
What
don't.
game?
Fucking Destiny.
Wait, what
yeah,
part are
no,
you on in
I-
the story? Brian and I just we
finished
just
the
powered through that the
episode
other day.
yesterday.
That was
Oh wait,
yesterday.
you guys actually did the episode? I'm not doing that shit.
Oh, okay.
Fuck that. I got the exotic. I don't care anymore.
I mean, the rest of the
I have
episode,
not
I
touched
mean,
that game. So yeah, a week ago when I played with you guys.
Yeah,
I've seen how it ends, and I'm not interested.
That's
Yeah. Well, and the other problem I have with it is, do you want to run that exotic mission 2 more times? Because you have to.
I
Yeah.
actually don't hate the exotic mission. It's just so much running.
Well, I don't hate it either, but that's my problem. And then it's like the next like few steps for the rest of the episode, Zach, are literally just that. It's just you doing the mission 2 more times,
Yep.
or is it 3? 2 or 3?
There's like some running to other planets and like scanning shit and samples, and it's like, blow my brain.
Yeah,
like-
I'm done with all that shit.
It's
Yeah,
literally
I'm
just
done.
grind. That's all it is.
I got the exotic. Like if they like gave us like, okay, here's the exotic, and then like here's the catalyst, and then like, all right, now you have now the third one you get like the final crafting pattern. So there's a point to running all 3. That'd be good. But no.
Yeah. I would have rather there have been like a special like all the other seasons, like an end of season like mission that is specifically different to tie things up or lead into the next, you know?
Remember when seasons ended on a bombshell, like the Traveler reforming, or
there's not
the Almighty crashing into Earth?
Well, we already
Massive
knew it
events
wasn't
for
going to be anything
everybody.
like that. We already knew it wasn't going to be anything like that, though, because they said these are not going to be required for any continuity. They said episodes are not going to be connected stories.
Which is kind of stupid, especially considering the way this one ends. Like,
So, wait a minute. Did they just tell us that all 3 of these are basically set up for ongoing? Like they're setting up the next Aramises? Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
yeah, because what's her face just floated down the river. I mean, she's not dead.
Uh-huh.
Like, Ikora said that.
With
Like,
a
oh, she
bed
got
of
away. And I'm like, what do you mean
roses.
she got away?
Yeah, no. I'm fully convinced that it's on life support at this point. They're going to milk as much money as they can out of it, and then Sony's going to move on.
They're already on track to have their lowest season since Steam was able to track it, which means it's probably the lowest player count since Curse of Osiris.
Osiris. Yep.
Yeah. I'll play the next season just because I want the armor. I like the theme of the next one. With
I already
vampires
bought
and
it,
stuff.
and Icebreaker's coming back, so I don't have a choice.
Yeah.
I could care
that's,
less about Icebreaker as an exotic, honestly, but I just want the.
Give me No Land Beyond or Raise later, you cowards.
I mean,
Raise
they'll
Lighter,
probably be in
yes,
the
I
next
don't want
one
No Land.
because they have to keep players interested.
Yeah, and the way to keep them interested is to bring back all the guns that they actually enjoyed in the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck, I remember the strike. This thing's stupid. I hate it.
I'm gonna sum up my feelings about Destiny. I'm tired of trying to do a bunch of different shit in one game where I can just have one game that does one thing really well and have a bunch of different games that do different things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I've been playing a lot of like fucking Helldivers, Space Marine 2. Space Marine 2, quite fun. Very Xbox 360 era.
360.
360.
That one does look really good. I want to get into that, but I'm not even
It's
sure if my
quite good.
fucking PC can even handle it. So
I mean, I don't know what you're running, but
I mean, I meet the minimum, but like the recommended and stuff. Yeah, I'm not like there's some.
all right.
Like,
I gotta look up this picture. There is somebody that was running it in fucking potato mode. It looked like a PlayStation 2 game. It was
They're running it on
fantastic.
Idaho graphics.
What part is like your minimum that you're meeting? Is it your CPU or what?
I need to upgrade my CPU. I think, yeah, because I mean, I still have my Ryzen, whatever the fuck I put in.
It's a
But
good thing I put this note in the Google Docs because Intel just released or announced the 15th generation of processors.
Oh boy, I wonder if it'll be something that's impossible to cool and we'll never see its full performance, just like the last two generations.
The fun fact, it's actually getting so hot that they need to start removing features to keep up with cooling. They have
so staying on track.
They have straight up removed hyperthreading as a feature. So
I don't even know what that means.
It's
half of your
we're
cores,
literally
half of
actively
your
reaching the
virtual
point.
cores are gone. They're replacing them with like some more physical cores.
What's insane is that AMD is going to come out with another processor that matches its performance, if not comes very close, and performs thermally significantly better.
Mm-hmm.
Because Intel is sloppy. They just don't fucking care anymore. They just gotta have fastest thing, no matter the cost. Even if you're now requiring your fucking customers to go into cryo cooling.
They haven't decreased their processing node from 14 to 10 nanometers, and you can fucking tell. I'm gonna be blunt. Intel has the same problem Boeing did, where how do I phrase this? They were the best. They became a monopoly, and now they're a problem. And they don't know how to. They were at the peak, they got complacent, and now we're here for the downfall.
Well, hopefully they actually downfall, but I doubt they will. But yeah, the image I just posted is potato mode Space Marine 2.
So what CPU are you running, Trevin?
His poor upper lip.
What
CPU are you running?
How do you look that up again? I found it the other day and I forgot.
Go into Device Manager.
Yeah, that one.
So right click on the little Windows thing. If you're on Windows 11, hit Device Manager.
Right click. Where is that?
Maybe not Device Manager.
Well, I already clicked it, so.
Search bar.
I mean, Task Manager with its detailed stuff will show you. Or yeah, this PC.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, it's Device Manager. I see processors right here. I'll click on that. I'm running a. Oh, never mind. Maybe I thought I was running something different. Hang on.
Hold on, Trev. I'm gonna send you a screenshot.
Because I have whatever I pulled out of this one, and it was like fine. It's actually not really too bad.
I'm running a 1270, so mine's or a 12700K.
So if you open your file manager, right click on this PC and hit properties. It'll pull it up.
I mean, I already pulled it up with the Device Manager. I mean, I could see it right now. I'm running a Ryzen 5 5600.
Literally, Task Manager shows you whenever you swap to performance, by the way. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, that's what
it says it directly next to CPU.
Oh,
yeah, you can click on it and it'll tell you.
Okay, 6-core, 12 thread. Like, yeah, that's
I mean, it's a
that's a
good processor. Yeah, and it's like
which
the
one
minimum
is
a that's a Ryzen 5 5600X.
Is that? Okay, so you're running like right. There are like 2 processors under mine. This is the 58X3D.
Here you go.
Oh, and
Ruby.
what's your GPU?
My GPU is a 4070.
Oh, no,
My GPU is a 3060.
yeah, I mean, well, yeah.
recommended
I mean, I'm running a
3070,
3090, and it runs pretty good.
Oh, I mean, yeah, the recommended 3070.
Yeah.
You
All I
should
know
be
is that-
fun.
I was gonna say I'm on a Ryzen 5 2600.
Oh
and
God, Brian, do you need my old processor?
it'd be if it's AM4, I'd appreciate it.
It's at least that.
No, AM4 is the socket. Is it the right socket for my motherboard?
The socket didn't change until
What processor are you offering me?
I think it's a 3950X.
Ryzen 3950X.
Should be AM4.
Uno momento, por favor. Yes, it is AM4.
God, now I gotta dig that thing out.
I will offer you some cash for that. I will not just accept it as a donation.
Yeah, it was a great CPU. I literally only changed it because there was a good deal on the 59 or 5800.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. No, so I'm on a 2600, which is, I think, a one or two step down from Trev, and a 2070 not TI. Yeah, I think I have the weakest rig here. Fuck. In both
Yeah, I wasn't going to call
regards.
you out, but I think you do.
Does anyone else, what GPU does everyone have?
I'm 4070.
3090.
4070 Ti.
Fuck,
I
you guys
believe.
are all at least a generation ahead of me. God damn. Okay. Well,
I just
you got
upgraded to the
you got that
3060.
20.
I got a 2070. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it
I
on a
went from
good
1080
deal.
to a 3090.
See, I got it on a good deal during
Let me
COVID
not
because it was.
lie.
I bought it during COVID, but it was after the 30 series came out. So
Yeah, mine's a 4070 Ti. Okay.
Yeah, mine's just 3060. I upgraded from the one that Zach got me. Which one was that? It was a
That
it
was
Ryzen
the
or Radeon.
Radeon 6500 XT.
I know. I think it was 5600. 'cause I know
Yeah, it's it. 5600. It was the previous generation.
Yeah.
It was either
Uh,
56 or 57, something like that.
Oh, Huff. Speaking
Yeah, I
about
was one of those.
speaking briefly about Warhammer, did you see the Paul Tassi he tweeted a thing with one of the cherubs in Warhammer? He's like, what?
Oh God, yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that shit.
And-
And then of course I read the fucking thing.
It was like all over the news. Yeah, there was people talking about that all over the news.
It's
I'd browse
been
that shit at work,
so-
and they'd be like, "What's this weird fucking flying thing?"
Why is there a flying baby? And why does it
Yeah.
look like it's suffering?
No, see, then someone sent him the link to some other lore. He was saying that it had fucked up lore, and then somebody sent him the link to some fucking lore. God, what was it?
Oh, was
I
it
don't
what we were
remember
talking
now.
about?
I
Was
read
it what
it,
we were
and
talking
it-
about last time with the servo skulls? Servitors? Yeah, fun times.
Oh yeah, no, the servitors are just lobotomized people.
No, it was worse than that.
Uh
I don't remember what the fuck it was though. God, he quote tweeted and said he's done with Warhammer now.
No fucking way. We
Like it was
can't.
actually that bad.
Warhammer scared off Paul Tassi.
it's gonna be
God, I'm trying to
really
remember the name of that
weird.
shit.
Like now that Space Marine 2, like between Darktide and Space Marine 2, Darktide still had kind of a niche audience because of the Tide games before. But Space Marine 2 taking off, regular people, like people who
Yeah,
are
this had
not
to have been
chronically
Monday.
online,
Oh, Demon
learning about 40K.
Demon Kaluaba.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that one up because even I don't know what the shit that is.
Yeah, that's what it was. Whatever the demon thing is.
Like Demon Ocubla.
Demon Kaluba or Kulaba, whatever the fuck it is. It's bad. It's fucking heinous shit.
What the shit is this? Septic Ray. Oh god.
Fun rig
Oh,
time.
okay.
Cool.
They're trying to create Space Marines, but with like, just people.
Oh.
Yeah, it gets real bad real fast.
I don't know if they're gonna go over it in just wiki.
They go over it pretty good in Wiki.
Why does this feel like the axolotl tanks from Doom?
Yes.
The
Oh
what?
man.
Yeah, another thing that I'm not going into detail on.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to think of which enemy you're talking about.
Dune.
Dune. I thought you said Doom. My bad.
I also thought he said Doom at first. But then I realized that didn't make sense, so I said, no, it's got to be Doom.
Well, yeah, 'cause
Why
I
does
was literally
it have
thinking about
the lack
every
skin?
monster, and I was like, I don't remember one of being like that.
I don't remember an axolotl.
Yeah, pretty much. I was like, are there space mutant axolotls? I don't know.
Is this Minecraft?
I need to enunciate my words more properly. I'm sorry.
Well, Doom and Dune are just like, unless like you that is one. Those are like two words that if you don't like enunciate it,
Yeah.
it's hard to tell, especially when you're hard of hearing like me.
Speaking of, there is both that new Doom and new Dune game coming out.
True.
Dude, the new Doom game is gonna. Oh, dude, they're both gonna be great, actually.
I don't know if Doom. I don't know if Doom's gonna jump the shark, but the new Dune game, kinda interested. The whole MMO aspect, not sure of, but does look pretty cool to wander around in that shit.
I think Doom's gonna do really good. I mean, just from. I mean, Doom always does good. I mean,
Yeah, it's the king of the boomer shooter, so
yeah.
The king of boomer shooters.
No, he's not wrong.
He's not
I'm not
wrong.
wrong.
No, he's not. That's why
it's the
funny.
king of the boomer shooter.
It's yeah. It's honestly, I would debate one of like the better shooters on the market.
Yeah.
God, I'm going to give you some
Speaking of
shooters.
active shooters,
Stop it.
no, I was transitioning to the how Trump got assassinated or had an attempt again.
He got
yeah,
assassinated.
Mar-a-Lago.
Second one. I mean, I can believe it just because like the world we're in right now, but it's like
I can't believe this one shows an AK as his attempted assassination
It
weapon.
was an
Like,
SKS. I can't even
and
get the
he's-
model
Yeah.
right.
He still whiffed.
He
Well,
didn't
of
even
course he whipped.
shoot.
It's a fucking SKS. It's
Well,
an
They
AK
saw him
platform.
hiding in the bushes, and then they went and grabbed him.
I didn't think it was bushes. I thought they saw the fucking barrel through the fence.
No, he was just in some fucking bushes.
Oh my god.
Look,
And they noticed, like,
realistically,
someone, like, they noticed him, and then he tried to hide again, and they just went and grabbed him.
again, realistically, it's an AK platform. It was never going to make the first shot.
Nah.
He is
It was
right.
always going to miss. They're horrendously inaccurate.
Yeah.
Just
AKs are the Uzis of the AR or of the fucking assault rifle world or rifle world. I'm not
But you
calling
can
it assault
cook
rifle, that's all it is.
you can cook bacon on them, and they'll still work.
I can cook
can put
bacon
a-
on my AR and it'll still work until it
You
blows
can
the
put a
fucking gas
peanut
tube.
butter and jelly sandwich in the action, and it'll still work. I gotta give them points for reliability. I'm not a big fan of the
They-
AK
yeah.
platform, but still.
God, it's such a piece of shit. I have a visceral hatred for the AK platform so badly.
I don't
actively
yeah, I'm not a
despise its
fan of it.
existence.
yeah. If I had a
But I
nickel
mean, they
for-
wanted to build a gun you could bury for 30 years and pick it up and it'd still work.
Yeah, it is strange though that if I had a nickel for every time I was playing Minecraft while Trump had an assassination attempt, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird it happened twice.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I got that reference.
I did too.
It's rather on the nose. Doofenshmirtz is kind of a legend.
Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated.
I never even really watched that show. I was a
It's
little when
such
I
a
was
good
out of
show.
that.
Yeah, it was pretty quality.
I used to just try to catch all the Yu-Gi-Oh episodes on fucking TV.
I'm still not
I never
fully...
liked Yu-Gi-Oh.
I watched it when it was 5Ds. Card games on motorcycles was kind of fun.
It got weird. Like first season was pretty decent, and then after that, they just didn't know what to do with it.
I watched like 3 episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! Said, hey, the card game looks cooler than the fucking show. Let's do that. Realized
The card game was pretty
bad
fun.
Pokemon.
It was kind of bad Pokemon, but it was kind of fun at the time.
See, the thing is, I
It-
never
yeah, it
understood how
was
to play the
unique.
Pokemon
Not a
card
lot
game.
to do in the Midwest.
No one knows how to play the Pokemon card game. They just throw a Charizard and say they win.
Yeah,
It's not even that hard to play.
it's just about getting shiny cards. That's the game,
Pretty much. That's all Yu-Gi-Oh! Is.
more or less. I had Toon World.
All I know about Yu-Gi-Oh, like from my memory, is blue eyes, shining white dragon.
I was Dark Magician all the way, just because I'm a whore for the like main character shit.
All I know is Pot of Greed because I see a lot of those walking around.
Oh, and trap card.
Trap card.
Trap card.
You've activated my trap card.
Hi there,
I know-
Yu-Gi boy.
I know there's the beam of fucking Joey Wheeler with that goddamn like 5 extra chins.
I don't know if he was meant to sound the way he did, or if it was just because the dub actor chose that.
The Brooklyn
But he was
accent.
aggressively New York.
It was okay. So
Aggressively.
the reason,
Aggressively New York.
so there is actually a reason for that in the original Japanese voice. So there's a specific city. I forget if it's Kobe or Osaka that has its own like dialect in Japanese, where if any character in a show has that, they make them a New Yorker because it's like ghetto.
It's probably Osaka. Osaka's a pretty wild town from what I've heard.
Apparently,
It's basically like
they're-
ghetto, and then immediately compares it to New York.
Apparently, well, yes, this is true. And then it's like
No,
they're
no,
equivalent
no.
of like Vegas as well in a way. So
See, but no, ghetto is like, that's like the Ninth Ward of New Orleans. That's where you get that dialect.
oh, what about O
No.
Block?
Oh yeah, maybe.
Let's go Chicago. Let's go to Michelle Obama's hometown of O Block.
Yeah. Or just
Look.
listen to a Tiffany Henyard speech from Bucking, what the fuck's the name of that city that she's Dalton. God. I haven't seen anything from that recently. I wonder what's going on there.
Don't know. I know there's some other cities in the country that are pretty rough. Like what comes to mind? Cincinnati, Detroit, Memphis,
Chicago.
Chicago. Basically,
Yeah,
Atlanta's
just
pretty
got
bad
busted.
now.
Is Atlanta's
Memphis
bad?
is so bad.
We'll see. Basically, Ohio. Like, don't go to Ohio.
Oh my god,
You don't
I
have-
searched
Sending
Tiffany
you to
Henyard again,
Ohio.
and the first thing I see is Tiffany Henyard's $85,000 party.
Can we?
This town is going to be bankrupt.
This is now me announcing my official campaign to cede Toledo to Canada.
Just Toledo?
Canada can.
That's all we want to give up?
Just, we can let them have Sandusky as well. Fuck the roller coasters.
I mean, but like, so many more interesting places we could give them besides Toledo.
Yeah, but we don't want Toledo. That's the point.
We don't want Detroit,
Yeah.
and it's closer.
Canada can have Montana. Nobody.
What if
really
we just
cares
give them
about
the entire
Montana.
Michigan fucking
We do
sea?
want Montana. That's Yellowstone.
Yeah, Montana lives.
Montana
Oh
lives
yeah,
because it's
okay.
beautiful.
Montana lives. It is pretty, but like
Montana,
5 people
Wyoming,
live there.
and both Dakotas can stay because it's pretty.
North
Hold on,
Dakota.
North Dakota can stay. It's super pretty.
North Dakota's a fucking tundra.
North Dakota is just Montana with a little
Yeah, but
less
don't
mountains.
you want to stop at Waldrug?
No,
It's also
I've been
where the
past
Teddy
that
Roosevelt
motherfucker.
Park is.
I love that. That's like a national. That's a national like touch point.
I saw billboards for Waldrug for like 500 fucking miles, and when we got to it, I looked at my ex and we just both went nah, and just kept fucking driving. No,
Like-
I do not want to stop at Waldrug just because there's nothing
Good
else
Lord.
interesting in that fucking part of the country.
Maps has all the reservations like kind of marked out on here. That's interesting. If
I
you
think I
combine
hit a
all
nerve.
those up, those might be like the same size as Nevada.
Might be worth about 12 glass beads.
Probably. I mean, what do we buy? What do we buy? Fucking Manhattan for?
Like
I think the Dutch
Yeah,
traded them like
a hearty handshake and a slap on the ass.
bowl of
I'm
soup.
pretty sure it was just fucking corn.
Hold
Here,
on, let me
have
think.
some corn.
What did the Dutch buy Manhattan for? $60
Probably-
guilders. The fuck is a gilder?
Fuck. I don't know.
I'm sorry, the Dutch did it? This is the British traded them.
No, because the Dutch settled New Amsterdam before the British took it from them.
Because, screw the Dutch. Damn wooden shoes.
Something, applying blackface as fast as I can.
Oh Lord, I don't need to see what they traded them for. I want to actually see it, so I can find the thing.
Minuit is credited. Peter Minuit is credited with purchasing the island of Manhattan from the Native Americans in exchange for traded goods valued at 60 guilders. It doesn't say what the goods are, though. It could be rifles, could be food, could be anything.
I'm pretty sure it was basically corn, from what I remember.
No, because we got corn from the Native Americans. The Dutch don't know no corn. They
Correct,
just know flowers.
I can speak to that because that's in my neck of the woods. The Mohegans teaching the Pilgrims.
It was some kind
corn.
of fucking food for the most
Do
part.
not screw with me on the history of corn.
Okay,
no one
well,
knows
some kind
better.
of fucking food, you fucking Iowa cornfield native.
I still love when we were in New York. Where's all the corn?
Where did I keep all the corn?
So
the
it
tallest
was
structures around me were.
basically 60 gold coins worth of fucking goods. And the Dutch East India Company did it. So probably fucking spices.
Okay.
My sugar tobacco.
They traded them 60 gold worth of spices for a fucking. We bought a 2-mile island for $1,000 US as of 2020.
13 Mile Island.
No, 13. We bought 13 miles of island for $1,000 in today money.
Wait till you hear about
but
3
they
Mile
wanted the
Island.
spices to blacken their chicken. So you know what? This is okay.
And they still didn't do it. We had to bring people from another country here against their will. Well, against
And
their
then
will,
they
not against
finally
the will
made
of
some
their
good
war
food.
tribes, but
Look, I'm sorry that only we had to take them to have good chicken, but it's worth it because now we have Popeyes.
Popeyes is pretty lit, I'm not gonna lie.
Popeyes do be slapping. However, I
Popeyes
think
is
KFC has the better chicken sandwich now. The Popeyes quality slacked.
Dude, KFC, their chicken sandwich fucks.
It's fucking good.
It is really good.
It is pretty good.
We had
And then
this new
you
place
can. Good.
We had this new place open called Dave's Hot Chicken, and everyone has been telling me to try it because they know I like chicken. So I'm like, all right, I gotta go try this on my way to D&D this weekend.
Oh god.
Get the Nashville hot.
So the Dave's opened here too, and it opened right across the street from a smaller place called Music City Hot Chicken. And Dave's ain't even close to Music City. Music City's they got the oh man, their sauce is fantastic. They serve it on an actual bun that isn't just a little fucking one you can get from the grocery store. And they do waffles with a Fireball maple syrup, and that Fireball maple syrup is pretty slapping.
I am looking at this right now, and that chicken looks divine.
Dude,
a full plate of sweet potato fries.
Yeah, they got all sorts. They got homemade potato salad. They make all their sauces in house. It's good.
I appreciate that. Much like a Cracker Barrel, they have all of the grandpa chairs out front.
Yeah, they're set up right next door to a brewery because, of course, they are.
Yeah, many of the photos in here feature beer from the place next door.
Yep.
Ooh, what?
I'm hungry now.
So, I'm a very weird Southern person. I do not fuck with sweet potato fries.
Dip them in Nutella, it'll change your world.
And I don't like Nutella.
I beg your pardon?
Dude.
You heard me?
No, I'm sickened yet curious.
Dip
I
your
don't
sweet
like
potato
Nutella
fries in
either.
Nutella. Change my fucking world.
Nah.
That's
Sweet
too much
potato fries are one of
sweet.
those things that screw with you because they actually just go with ketchup like regular fries, and it's like better. Somehow the sweet potato fry just makes it better.
I can imagine the sweetness helps the vinegar like taste tangy.
Yeah, I don't know. But I have done a sweet potato like so much butter and like brown sugar or cinnamon and sugar that it just turns into a dessert.
Yeah, we've all
See,
done
yeah,
that at least once.
I just like traditional baked potato.
It is
I'm a
fine.
you
simple
tried-
man.
Have you
A
tried baked potato
little bit
with
of butter.
caramelized onions?
Yes, I have. Wasn't a big fan of that, but I think that's more of me and caramelized onion texture thing.
Ah,
Weird.
I've tried a bunch of stuff. I know I have like really bad texture things with food.
I can see that. I still
Like
can't do
it is a
Brussels sprouts
crime
'cause of
against
that.
humanity to not like squash and okra in this state, and I fucking cannot stand either of them.
Nah, I don't. Yeah, I don't think I've had fried okra. It's not bad, but I don't
It
know.
just
Yeah,
feels weird.
and
In
I
my
get you with the
mouth hole.
squash thing. Like I've tried spaghetti squash, like fucking shredding that shit up real fine and using it as a replacement for spaghetti, and nah, it just don't work. It's like eating seaweed.
Uh-oh, I hear a puppy whining.
Uh oh.
It's me. I'm the puppy.
Oh, he's in here.
Put collar on.
You okay, bud?
Bold of you to assume I don't have one on already.
Yikes.
It's got my vaccination record on it. It's for safety.
Oh my god. I haven't eaten anything today. That conversation did something to me.
Well, yes, made you hungry?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've got half a leftover. I'm doing like the poor man special tonight, unfortunately. I've got half a leftover pizza, a bottle of Chardonnay, and
Bottle of Chardonnay is the poor man's special. Y'all living different on the East Coast.
it's a like $10 bottom of the bin. It is trash. And this is
Yeah, I was about to say a bottle of Chardonnay doesn't mean anything, but depending on the bottle,
this is wine made from dirt, not grapes.
I like me that dirt wine.
Look, I've drinking it straight out of a box. You can't tell me shit.
yeah, my friend well, she took it out of the box, but she put the bag like on her wall in her room, and like the only way to come into her room was you had to slap the bag and like take a few swigs.
Slap the
Fuck
bag.
I was like, you know,
Like that was always one of those drinking games. I'm like, this isn't really a game. There's a drinking game called Slap the Bag where yeah, you just take a wine bag and you just like start chugging on it when you just slap the bag. It's like that's not a game. That's
Make
just
more come
drinking.
out of it. Yeah,
That's just binge drinking.
it's just been
God, Summer, you look like you were fucking hammered before you went to sleep. And fucking turn around and her head is like pressed into the corner. She's just half-ass, one eye open, staring at me.
Your dog's drunk. Send her home.
No, she kills me when she's laying in this fucking kennel. She gives me like depressed eyes. She's like, you know, you want to let me out, but you know that if you let me out, I'm gonna be a fucking idiot. No fucking chill.
I got my cat a new cardboard scratchy thing today. It comes with a little bit of catnip in a little baggie. So I unwrap it and take that little catnip baggie out. I'm like, I'll save this for later for him. But he still caught the scent of where the bag was in the packaging. And he was like rubbing his face on it and drooling so much his entire like all the way down his neck was like matted with like drool.
Oh
I'm just
my
like,
god.
just like, dude.
He's so high.
He went straight. He just yeah. He went in like junkie mode.
Return and speak to Zer. Well, that's a shame. It's fucking Wednesday.
Pfizer.
I want a cat so bad.
You really don't.
You don't get a cat, you end up with a cat. That's how it happens.
I know, we've been over this. The cat distribution system, I just need to wait
Yeah.
until I'm assigned. But I wish I could
You will
take
be
your
assigned
number.
one in due time.
And if you're never assigned, trust me, it's for the best.
I like my cat, but there's a lot of times that I'd like to be able to like leave and not have to worry about what to do with him.
Or leave something on the table and it not end up on the floor when you turn around.
He's actually pretty good about that, honestly.
Oh god, no, my cat was fucking evil. Nice fucking coffee cup. Be a shame if it was on the floor in pieces.
At one point, we used to have a cat that was an asshole like that, and I swear to God, my grandmother got to the point where she bought like a magnetic coffee cups that also had magnetic coasters. But what didn't work was that the cat just realized, oh, I can just push the coaster. So now we have just even more broken glass on the floor.
Cats are fucking dickheads, man.
Yeah. Mine literally has the shape of a dick on his face.
Checks out.
Yeah.
Confirmed asshole, for
I
sure.
like that people have nicknames for their dogs and shit. Like, oh, this is, whatever, but we call him Bobo or shit like that. And with cats, it's like, oh, yeah, this is Bubs. I call him Dickhead and Fat Fuck.
And literally everything that is not a cute little nickname.
Yeah.
On Tuesdays, he's bitch. On Wednesdays, he's whore.
Yeah.
He
And on
responds to
Friday,
all
he's
of these.
cocksucking lip fucker.
Lip fucker.
Specifically,
What's that
lip
mean?
fucker. Means your fucking lips. I said what I fucking said.
I can't. I don't know why that hits so different.
2 out of 3 holes
Because
are
it makes
correct.
no sense that I fucking said it.
Yeah?
You know what I would love? If I could uninstall Teamfight Tactics from my fucking computer.
Why can't you?
What?
Because it stays permanently installed on the fucking Xbox app because they partnered with Riot.
Oh no.
Oh,
So if you have League, Teamfight has to be there.
Wait, why do you have League?
Because that time I tried to play League.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, okay, that's fair.
I think I did that once.
I was gonna keep talking about dumb animals, and I think horses are the stupidest things on this fucking planet.
Nah.
Bullshit. Fucking cows.
Either
Nah.
horses or deer. It's
Chickens. Chickens
Dude,
are
chickens are
fucking
fucking-
stupid. Chickens
they
are
are
the
dumb.
yeah. The
No,
reason that they
take 'em or
exist
they're
is
dumb.
huh?
They are dumb.
Wait, what? What animal?
Chickens.
I said
Chickens
they're
are
Yeah.
fucking stupid.
so.
All depends on the chicken, I guess.
Do chickens just do the horse thing of biting down on something and then not letting go and sucking on it? What's it called? Cribbing?
Cribbing? Yeah, that's not like. It's not really that dumb of a thing
No,
compared
it's
to some of the
dumb.
stupid shit chickens do.
Chickens literally know no existence beyond just like shit, eat, lay egg. Like that's all they can do. They
And
are
sometimes
just,
they make
there are
noises
no
when they
thoughts.
think they saw the sun.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you had a flashlight on? Cock-a-doodle-doo, motherfucker. It's 3 a.m.
They are the dumb. The reason they exist, like they evolved in bamboo forests, where like once every few years or something, all this shit, all these fucking seeds would fall on the ground, and then the chickens would run out, eat all the seeds, poop out a bunch of eggs to try to continue their existence. And then humans found them and realized that if you just give it food, it will just keep shitting eggs.
It's
And so
Pretty
they
short
have
summary
never
of it, yeah.
really had to evolve past the point of eat food, shit egg. That's all they know how to do.
That is
They are the
entire
dumbest
point.
creatures in existence.
like horses are actually stupid smart. They just do some dumb things.
Well, and
Chickens
horses
don't have a smart bone in their fucking body.
They could
Well,
not
so I've
pass
always
an eye
kind of
exam.
thought.
So what?
I said they could not pass an eye exam.
No, absolutely not.
No. Horses are like big dogs because other than dogs, they've been domesticated the longest. So essentially, it is just a big dog.
Yeah, realistically. I mean, since medieval times
Yeah.
and before.
No, since before then, the fucking
Yeah.
Mongol hordes had them tamed like before freaking Rome existed.
Yeah. I don't know what else would be more domesticated than a horse, now that I think about it.
Maybe dogs.
Cats domesticated themselves.
And they found out, hey, this fucker's gonna feed me.
Where
Yeah,
do-
more or less, they're just like, hey, there's a bunch of rats in these human cities. That's free food. Oh, hey, I can sleep in this warm place. Oh, sure, I'll move in with you. You'll give me food? Cool.
Oh, I
where's-
kill the rats for them, and then they do that for me.
Yeah.
Where did cats get domesticated from? Because I can't imagine someone going up to a tiger and being like breeding that into a smaller tiger.
Well, like, no, there's all sorts of small cats that live all
I
over the
also
world.
can't imagine someone walking up to a tiger and breeding it.
We talked about cat girls last time. Moving on.
Oh, shit.
No, seriously though, like, is it like Egypt? Where did humans?
Nah, there's
meet,
small
like, the
cat
modern
breeds all
domestic
over the
cat?
place. There's small cat breeds all over the place. So
Yeah.
eventually, some of those small cat breeds just kind of moved in and then just kind of made their own thing by interbreeding.
Okay.
So weird. We got basically every breed we have by fucking just mixing and matching things, and now we focus on, like, especially me, like, I want pure blood fucking lab, pure blood golden retriever, pure blood fucking dachshund.
None of
like
it's
with
fucking
just
pure.
a
What do you
fucking
mean?
human created mutant. Do you want pure? Get a wolf.
Have
I
you
don't
seen
want
the
a
image?
fucking wolf.
Have you seen the image of a wolf like sniffing next to a chihuahua?
Yes. I have seen plenty of pictures of wolves compared to other dogs. See, the reason I don't want a wolf is a wolf doesn't make a very good duck dog. Also, they like to bite me instead of the fucking duck. Jesus Christ, I've been waiting on Halo Infinite to launch for like 7 minutes now. What the fuck
That
is
game
going
takes
on here?
forever to launch sometimes.
Yeah,
SSD
the
question
longest
mark?
load screen. Yeah. Yes. Mini much SSD.
Oh,
Just
hey.
making sure. Gotta be safe.
I have no hard disks in my computer. They're dumb.
Wrap
So
a
speaking
wrap a
of,
condom around your SSD for protection.
It has a dust condom on it because the inside of my computer case looks like a fucking mummy sneezed into it.
Ew.
I mean, that's one way to explain it.
My pants every night.
I mean, you got the point, didn't you?
I did. Didn't mean I liked it.
As long as the point was received, I guess it was a pretty effective explanation.
Yeah, speaking of boomer shooters, this game Proteus. Since we talked about boomer shooters like 30 minutes ago or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game Proteus. It's I don't know if this is out yet. No, it's not quite out yet. It looks interesting.
What
It's
the
like
fuck was-
very high production, but it's like still all fucking pixely.
I saw some game, as the Cross made a fucking video watching the trailer for it, that is like Sims, but actually a good game.
Oh yeah, they like released the character creator for it, and the character creator alone had like fucking 200,000 people on it or some shit.
What the fuck?
God.
They
People
did
are
like a
literally
early
looking-
access thing, and they used a lot of early access footage, and it apparently is really good. I'm here for that.
The
A
Sims
realistic
crowd is a
Sims?
weird gaming crowd, though.
I don't disagree.
I I mean, menopausal women are a demographic.
I remember the days when menopausal women games were just bejeweled.
Fucking love Bejeweled.
I fucking love
And
Peggle.
fucking Zuma. Zuma was a great game. It was a little frog in the middle of the screen, and you had to like shoot colored balls into a line to
Yeah.
make them disappear. That game was
Is
fantastic.
there any sort of character creation in Space Marine?
Not really. So you
Go
can't like
fuck
change your
yourself.
actual face, but you can customize the fuck out of your armor.
Not interested.
You
I don't know
care?
why. Yeah, I don't know why character creation is so important to me.
It always has been.
It
I can
really
see it.
has.
I just wear a helmet with all of them anyway, so it doesn't matter. Really,
Like,
the customization is all the armor because that's all you can see.
It doesn't even have to be like a good character creator, just character creator. That's all I want.
I can see why they wouldn't do it for a lot of things, though. Makes it a lot easier to animate.
It's also like 90% of the reason that I did not like the fucking Jedi games.
The
Fallen
Yeah,
Order.
I don't
Yeah.
like that guy. I just cannot stand him as a person.
He's a little flat in it. He's done better. I know he
Story-wise,
can
I
do
think it's a
better, but
great
he was a
game.
little flat in that.
It's a great story. I don't disagree. I beat it. But also, I fucking hate the main character.
Oh, and what's
He
her
just
name?
sounds like whiny
Savathun.
child. Yeah.
She doesn't do a bad job in it, but she's like actually an actress. Well, then so is the guy, but I don't think he knew exactly how to handle a mostly voice role.
The fuck is Once Human?
Oh, that's that like it's a survival crafting MMO. It's like Fallout 76 but with Chinese jank.
It looks like a fun game, honestly.
I've heard a lot of people playing that saying they had fun with it, but I'm just so fucking done with survival crafters.
Yeah.
I've never
I just
really
wanna go shoot
actually tried to play a survival crafter.
You and I played around for a little bit.
Like, wait, like no
For like
Minecraft,
3
no 7
attempts.
days, no.
I tried a lot of times to like 7 days, and I just could not like it. I gave it multiple chances. It's not the game. It's just me.
Okay.
I gotta say Valheim's about the only one I can go back for.
Valheim,
I-
I love that game.
It is a grind fucking fest though. Valheim
Let's
is a
see.
pain in the balls.
I don't think I ever actually played Minecraft on PC. I've tried to play that multiple times. I didn't like it either. Let's see. Games that I have that are fucking survival crafty games that I've played. The Forest. I have 7 hours total played in that.
I never did try the Forest.
Just
I heard it
7.
was a good one.
Oh yeah, you played those with me. I remember
That
that.
was a more fun
Raft 4.1. Valheim 3.6.
Damn.
I made it 86 minutes into Baldur's Gate 3 and realized that the game was just not for me.
It reminds
Boy.
me of Dragon Age 1.
I love that game.
What
I need to
else
get
did I
back
do?
into Baldur's Gate.
I feel like Ruby would enjoy maybe modded Minecraft on PC.
See, modded Minecraft for me, it was just like there's all these options, but only some of them are actually viable. Figure out which one.
Yeah, you went and did blood magic, and it turns out like, well, this DLC ends
Blood
after,
magic
like,
is
half
supposed
an
to be
hour.
cool, and then blood magic was not cool. It's like build this giant fucking pyramid to get like barely any actual magic whatsoever, and then kill yourself multiple times over this pot.
And then
Once Human
I
does
showed
look
you
cool,
IC2
though.
and ore doubling, and you basically gave up.
You had a fucking nuclear reactor, and I had a pyramid that didn't do shit.
I told you, I've repeated this multiple times, I think, to Trevin, but I did have plans for a biblically accurate Chernobyl.
Yep, you told me that.
So I think the only like survival game that I actually played a lot was Fallout 76, and literally the only reason I survived that was because there was some elements of Fallout there that were like
Yeah,
kind of like the regular games.
I couldn't even do Fallout 76 after a while.
Yeah,
It just requires so much fucking time, and I'm just like, nah. I just want to go fucking actually do something fun
and it's
rather than
also just
wander and pick up cans.
like it's not great.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
nowadays
look,
it's a lot
here's
better.
here's
but-
everyone's counter to whatever you say that Destiny's in a bad spot right now. Play Warframe. No thanks.
No.
Nothing makes a game sound more uninteresting to me than whenever the entire player base is screaming at you to play it. Like, if it's so good, why are you telling me to play it and you not playing it? Go play the game. Get off of Twitter and quit telling other people to go play Warframe.
I tried playing Warframe at one point, and it was
Too much
me,
going on.
It was me asking questions while James, Will, and Chris ran ahead into the sunset, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what the? And I'm like, and meanwhile, I'm sitting here in the back, like trying to wrestle with the fact that this game is ripping my eyeballs out of my skull with motion sickness.
Yeah, it's
Those
like,
types of games, if you're not in it like at the beginning, then you just have no fucking idea what's going on. And nobody has the time to explain because there's too much shit.
I don't like the way Warframe. I can't like. I'm sorry. I don't like the way Warframe looks from a camera angle. It literally even watching like YouTube videos makes me want to throw up.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
I think my issue with it is more the fact, like, people praise that game for its new player experience. I think that it had one of the worst new player experiences I've ever had in a game before. Like, I actively did not know what the fuck I was supposed to do. Launches you in, you do the little tutorial thing, mission, whatever the fuck you start with, and then it's just like, okay, what now? And the game just throws, hey, here's a million menus. Figure it out. With,
And to be
some
fair,
just
Destiny is a
generic
bit the same
tips.
way.
Yeah, it is,
Destiny's
but
new player experience is dog shit.
it is, but Warframe has so many fucking sub-menus and shit going on that it just throws at you after you finish that it's obnoxious.
Yeah.
And maybe they've improved it since the last time I tried. I mean,
and there's
a
so
year and
many
a half.
different things that you're supposed to upgrade and like shit slot in, and it's just so fucking much. Too many numbers. I'm tired of the numbers.
Yeah, I don't have the time or brain power to learn another game like that.
Nah.
Yeah.
This is why I've been going back to simple shit. Helldivers, pick a gun and drop.
Yeah. I've been replaying the Halo franchise. I've been trying to get through all those on Lasso again.
I went back to Skyrim.
Yeah.
I found a mod pack.
I haven't been there yet.
I found a mod pack that is literally just vanilla Skyrim with the anniversary shit, and it looks better. Like, that's all it is. So you get like some of the creation kit content, all the DLC, and it just looks better. No other shit, and I have been enjoying the fuck out of it. I went back to fucking Conjuration Stealth Archer. Like,
Ooh.
I think since I've owned that on PC, which is since 2015, before I even joined the fucking Air Force, I've never actually beaten the fucking game on PC. I beat it once on 360.
I think my only issue with most games now is my brain is, after fucking 10 years of playing Destiny, I have to have some type of PvP with whatever else I'm doing. It has to be an option in whatever that game is. I just can't pick a game and stay with it, just do story stuff and not anything else. And I know Warframe used to have PvP. I don't think it does anymore.
Gotta be.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
They might have it.
I would recommend Space
scrapped
Marine
it.
for you, though, then. Because it's got PvP in it. It's got
I've watched it. And I do not
campaign.
like the PvP.
Nah. Well, yeah, it's like, it's old Xbox 360 PvP. It's kind of reminiscent of the Gears of War PvP.
Yeah,
Which actually also
Gears
Space
PvP,
Marine 1
but
had PvP.
it looked like Gears PvP, but it looked like not good Gears PvP. When I was
I don't
watching it,
know.
I was like, this does not look phenomenal. Because I
I'm
love Gears
just-
PvP. I played the fuck out of that.
I
Yeah,
just
you and me
don't
both,
care
buddy.
for PvP anymore.
I do. That's
I'm done with it. I'm
big
done
selling
beating my
point
head
for
against
me.
that wall.
I enjoy the skull beating. That's why I still hop on Halo Infinite.
I think the
Like,
reason I
I've
went
watched. I
back,
used to be so good at it, but fucking terrible now. But I can't not play PvP.
That was
I
my
played the
exact
shit
experience.
out of.
Go on.
I played the shit out of SWAT, which is either back on 3 or Reach. I played the shit out of SWAT. I had some good times with that.
Reach was the first time it came in, right?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Was that the first one that came in?
Yeah, that
I-
sounds right.
Yeah, 'cause three was still in high school, and none of us had good internet in that fucking middle of nowhere.
I recently tried picking up CS:GO again, and I have lost my touch. I feel old. I can't.
Dude,
My one taps with the AK are gone.
you stop playing fucking CS:GO for like a day, and you're already behind.
That's how it feels. It's literally like my muscle memory. It's also because they upgraded to it's CS2 now, so everything
Yeah,
feels different and wrong, and I hate it.
Wow, you sound like everybody that played CS:GO that is now playing CS2.
I also can't put my finger on why it's different. That's the part that irks me the most. It's like everything looks better and things feel for like 80% of it the same. But then I'm also like whiffing my one shots and it kind of feels like shit, but I can't put a finger on it. It's something under the hood that I can't place.
Oh, so if we're talking about PvP games, how about I don't know if it's DICE that's still making it, coming out and saying that the next Battlefield game they're abandoning the whole rip-off Siege thing. They're getting
Yeah.
rid of operators.
Yes.
They're like, all right, that was a horrible idea. We're never going to do that again.
Why
I'm
did
ready
Battlefield
for
do
the
that the
next
first
time?
Battlefield.
That wasn't even the reason that Battlefield 2042 did bad, though.
Oh, there's a bunch of reasons that did bad.
It was one of the reasons from the list. So you know
That was one of the few I tried to jump in. That was that beta you and me jumped in, Brian.
Yeah, where we could like actively change our loadouts on guns mid-match, and it was weird.
Yeah, it was like everything was jank as shit. Like I've watched a fucking Jeep like drive up a building. Everything was fucked.
Realistically, they could have made Battlefield 3 or 4 again with operators, and it still would have done good. It's just
Bring
the
back
fact that they
Bad
changed
Company.
everything about Battlefield.
I remember when Battlefield was a goofy fucking single player shooter.
I will still say, that beta had some of the best movement in PvP I have ever played.
Mm.
Like just
When it
core,
worked.
not stupid wall running fucking movement. Like it was actually just good pure fucking running gun movement.
There were certain times where the movement would fuck up though. Like I remember there were certain times where like I hit a slide, and the slide would end, and my character would go to stand up, and then all of a sudden I'm 100 feet in the air.
Uh,
I didn't have that issue, but I was on console for it, so
That's also
can't.
fair.
Yeah, can't relate.
So can we cope for another Titanfall game?
Please.
No, they're not going to. Apex makes too much money. Stop coping. Also, it'll die in a month, just like the past two. Don't get your hopes up.
Cope.
Do we have like actual reasons why the first two died a month? Like they're very solid games.
Because they released right next
They
to
were
Call of Duty.
they were competing back when Call of Duty was good.
Realistically, let's be honest. As much as I agree that Call of Duty did influence it dying, that game could have released 3 months before Call of Duty, and Call of Duty still would have killed it. Titanfall is just unfortunately a game that has come out in the era of Call of Duty.
Yeah. Because Titanfall 2 was pretty fucking solid.
It's a
I
rock
prestiged
solid
8
shooter.
times in that game.
The campaign for it is even fucking just good. Really good campaign. One of the
Yeah,
few
it-
multiplayers I had a lot of fun in, and that fucking mode where you're fighting just like waves of titans. I like that mode.
Mhm.
Fair. Yeah, I refuse to give Titanfall any hope for another game. They tried it twice. It failed twice. They're not going to.
Yeah, no, there's definitely no hope for a third one, but one can cope
I
and
want to
seethe.
believe.
Look, I'm just going to let you get your own hope squandered.
Okay, cool. I'm trying to think of any other shit. Like, circling back, I really fucking enjoyed Battlefield 1. And I find it funny that it still has one of the highest player counts of any Battlefield game this long after release.
I still like Battlefield 5, honestly. I really liked 5. The fucking World War II one.
Do we
I don't think
want
I
to
ever played
guess if
5.
EA's gonna fuck up another Battlefront game?
Probably.
It's EA.
They don't have the rights to make another one, do they?
I don't know if they still have the rights to make another, but they re-released the fucking old one, and that sucks too.
Didn't Disney revoke it after the god-awful failure that was?
Like, yeah, literally 3. They've tried 3 times, they've failed 3 times.
F. Although they also have the new thing, which is like...
The story in one of them was really good, though.
The story in Battlefront 2 wasn't bad.
What's the name of the new ones that are like story-based? I can't remember the name. It's like Last Order or something.
Well, those are the Souls-like
Jedi
ones.
games.
There's the Jedi games, and it's the new one that Ubisoft released that I didn't even take a look at because it's Ubisoft.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not trusting Ubisoft with anything.
It literally is. It's the same fucking game Ubisoft has been making for who knows how many years. It's a big open world where you just like go a lot of stealth and go pick up all the shit.
Okay.
That's all it is.
I wouldn't say it's the same game, though.
It's worse.
How long has Ubisoft making these games? I feel like I've been playing the same Ubisoft
Assassin's
game
Creed.
since Black
It's either
Flag.
you do it, it's either you do it in third person and it's Assassin's Creed, or you do it in first person and it's Far Cry. Either way, it's a big map of go collect the shit.
That's really the big issue. Is Black Flag is what made Ubisoft what they are today.
Oh no.
Yeah.
How much everyone simped for that fucking game. It's a great game. I'm not discrediting it. But you
it's not a
also
lot
basically just said, hey, just make more of this. And they did that with little innovations throughout and changed minor things. You've been playing Black Flag since Black Flag, get over it.
They took all the wrong lessons from Black Flag.
Yeah, because Black Flag was really good.
It was.
I never did finish the story. Should I?
Yeah, I have the same problem with a bunch of Assassin's Creed games. I get to like the last mission, fuck up a couple times, put it down, and then just never pick it back up. I did that with 3, and I did that with Black Flag 2.
Yeah, I hadn't played Valhalla for a while, and then I finally finished the story after like 2 years. I was literally 3 missions away from
Valhalla.
I can't
it's
take
a
the
good game.
collectathon
I actually
games.
really enjoy it, but
I enjoyed the little bit I played. The story was really interesting. I just am not a fan of that leveling bullshit. I don't like levels in single player game like that.
I don't like it in that type of game. I'll take it in shit like Skyrim, but
Yeah. I mean, it also just makes more sense in those games.
yeah, it just fits better. I don't like the idea of like what my Viking has now recently learned how to hit 2.5% harder with his axe.
Yeah.
yeah,
I agree.
that leveling was stupid. I liked more the leveling that was like, here's a skill.
Here's a pair of pants that gives you 0.5 defense to a particular like damage type.
Yeah, and then here's a pair of shoulders that make you do more damage with spears.
Oh, the reason they branched into that is because fucking Bethesda wasn't making anything good, so they're just like, hey, what if we kind of compete with Bethesda's going stuff that they're not caring about, obviously.
Another reason I went back to fucking Starfield or not Starfield, Skyrim, mainly because of Starfield.
I didn't hate Starfield.
It just didn't have the fucking handcrafted feel of old Bethesda games.
I don't disagree.
Like you could go into a random cave and find like a whole like separate storyline. Like the one cave where the guy's like blind uncle was the watchman and shit like that. They don't do that in Starfield because it's the same fucking randomly generated. It's like 3 POIs spread over a bunch of bland ass planets. You lose all the handcrafted touch.
Yeah,
Like
I
their
agree.
stories were never a big hint, but it was all that little shit you could find hiding in the world that was the big draw.
There was even some shit in like the handcrafted stuff that would always surprise me in Skyrim. Like I remember there's one point in the Thieves Guild where you know the quest where you have to like go poison the like wine cellar or mead cellar.
Yeah,
And there's
Yeah.
that crazy magician dude with like tamed spiders in the
yeah,
basement.
yeah. You know, it's the trained like skeevers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those
he's got
skeevers
the
hit like a
army of
fucking
skeever.
truck.
I fucking played through
like-
that again recently, and it surprised me. I forgot about that.
And that dude's still down there, still waiting for you
Yeah,
to go and kick his ass.
the random like stool next to a bucket with a fucking potion of stamina next to it.
Oh no, I never put that one
Yeah.
together. Oh no.
Yeah. Just little shit like that they used to hide in the games that just is missing from Starfield. It's just not there. Some of the missions in Starfield are pretty cool.
I mean, it does
But
have some hidden stuff.
It
just
has
definitely
some
not
it
to
has
that
some
extent.
bright spots, but overall it's just so much more bland.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely is.
Yeah. Even Fallout 4, like Fallout 4 wasn't perfect. Gunplay was considerably better.
Yeah, it had its moments where it felt really good and felt like, true Bethesda.
Yeah.
But it definitely had moments where it didn't feel like true Bethesda. Oh my god, I'm
I'd-
popping off in Halo right now, by the way.
Nice.
Congrats.
I'm popping off in Crab Champions.
Crab champions?
Yeah.
I'm popping off in incognito mode.
There it was.
Oh,
I knew I
no.
saw the Invis shimmer.
Oh, he popped off.
You're popping off in Craps Champions? Is that what you said?
Crab Champions, yeah. He plays a crab with a gun.
Oh, crap.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I forgot about Crab Champions. I think I might have tried that out once.
It's such a good game.
Oh wait, hold on. Nintendo's suing Pal World?
That
I mean, didn't
doesn't
they do that a
surprise
while
me.
ago?
This just
I
crossed
don't know
my
if that's
feed.
true.
What?
Nintendo sued some other gaming company that ripped them off. I didn't think it was Pal World. Pal
They
World had
sued
the
plenty of
controversy where there was
people.
a rumor they were going to go free to play like the season pass shit or whatever. Premium, but they said, no, we're not doing that.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that Nintendo's doing it because Nintendo loves to do nothing other than ruin their own PR.
Yeah,
Also, apparently
Nintendo's just
it's
going to
not,
sue the shit out of everybody, and
The funny
then like
thing
all their
is-
old.
it's not copyright. It's a patent lawsuit.
It's
What?
a patent.
What did they
lawsuit.
fucking patent?
What?
That's my question.
Did they patent having
Children
like
catch things in
animal
balls?
slaves?
I don't know. Like,
It's absolutely going to be something to do with the balls, I imagine.
Probably. It's probably going to have to do with the balls.
it might be like because maybe it's similar to Legends Arceus. I'm not.
No, it's not close enough to that to get them for. I mean, you also can't patent a game like idea like that, like play style of a game. You can't
Yeah.
patent.
Otherwise, Doom could have sued everybody. And I think
Yeah.
Doom technically ripped off a different game before it came out.
Wolfenstein.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, but weren't they made by the same developers?
I was gonna say, I think that owns. I think it owns both those properties.
They
I
do.
believe so.
That sounds right.
The OG shooters. Those were literally the first FPSs.
I played Doom 2 on a Windows 95.
Fuck yes.
IDKFA, get all the keys and full ammo. IDDQD God mode. I have those fuckers memorized. I can't remember anybody's birthday, but I can remember the fucking cheat codes for Doom 2 on Windows 95.
Let's go. Alright, it's been about an hour 15. Y'all ready to just about call it there?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to bed.
I've ran out of
That's fine.
things to talk about.
Don't worry, I'm sure somehow next week we'll have more shit to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.